See, it was disturbed. Let us start with the second stanza. Every tinkle on the shingle, every sound, वो जो बूंद गिर रही है अभी on that roof, that is falling on the metal, so it is tinkling sound. Shingle is a metal sheet used for making the roof. Nowadays पीवीसी शीट भी यूज़ करते हैं, फाइबर शीट भी यूज़ करते हैं रूफ बनाने के लिए, है ना, आपने देखा होगा. मेटल शीट भी यूज़ करते हैं इंडिया में भी, आउटसाइड भी. हैज़ एन इको इन द हार्ट, और वो कहाँ तक पहुँच रहा है, दैट इज़ रीचिंग टू द हार्ट, इज लिसनिंग फ्रॉम द हार्ट. एंड 1,000 ड्रीमी फैंसीज इन टू बूशी बीइंग स्टार्ट. एंड व्हेन द रेन फॉल्स, यू सी दैट ऑन द रूफ यू गो, क्या होता है, व्हेन द रेन ड्रॉप्स आर फॉलिंग, वो उछल के उसकी बूंदें वापस ऊपर जाती हैं, है ना. सो इट लुक्स वेरी फैंसी, है ना. दूर से कैसा दिखता है, जैसे कि बारिश ऊपर से नहीं नीचे से ऊपर जा रही है. सो इट इज़ फैसिनेटिंग, फैंसी वन. इट लुक्स वेरी फैंसी. एंड a thousand recollection weave their air threads into woof as I listen to patter of the rain upon the roof. So and 1,000 recollection wave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter. So क्या होता है, as I listen to the patter, मैं जब listening करता हूँ, वो उसकी जो आवाज़ आ रही है, कैसे आ रही है, कभी लेफ़्ट से, कभी राइट से, कभी ऊपर से, कभी आगे से, कभी पीछे से, रूफ पे अलग अलग जगह पे वो बूंदों की आवाज़ जो है, इट इज़ लाइक थ्रेड्स के जैसे वीविंग होके आ रही है एक दूसरे में. वीविंग इधर से उधर से, इधर से उधर से. वूफ यानी यार्न और लूम, है ना, हैंडलूम मशीन होता है ना, तो उसमें कैसे होता है, एक थ्रेड इधर से, एक थ्रेड उधर से, वैसे ही ये आवाज़ें भी आ रही हैं, है ना. Now in memory comes my mother. Oh my God, this is the sad memory related with the reign of the poet. His mother is not there and he is remembering his mother. As she used in years agone, in the past years she used to be there to regard the darling dreamers. So the darling dreamers, the children. Okay, she left them till the dawn, and she was there till the dawn. Till the dawn is a time before morning. Before morning उसको क्या कहते हैं, dawn. So dawn is the time before daylight. Okay, day starts, so she used to be there. After day starting, mother has many works to do, so as if she used to look at the children, that same look he is remembering. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. Fond of loved one. Okay, so he was this poet was a loved child of the mother. So the poet remembers that look of the mother. As I listened to this refrain to refresh, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain, and my list of memory is refreshed. I remembered my mother. So he is remembering his mother through this sound of the rain. Now my dear children, you see that there are many words used in this poem, hard words. Write it down, and I'll go a little one in a little detail of the poem. See, let us write the rhyming scheme. Now what is a rhyming scheme? A rhyming scheme is like a poem. Poems, last word in every line. Now first line, the last word is hover. Second line, the last word is spear. Third line, the last word is darkness. The third line, the last word is tears. then pillow, bed, patter, overhead. So however this word does not matches with anybody, so we write A for first line. Then spear, we write B. Then there comes the third line, darkness. Okay, so we write C for that. Then there comes tears. Now spear and tears are matching, so what we have used for pear? So B. So A, B, C, B. Then pillow, pillow is again a different one, so after C, B, after C there comes D. Pillow, bed, patter, overhead. Now patter is E and overhead, bed, head. So for bed what we have used? A, B, C, B. Then D, E. We have used E for this. So in this way we repeat on when there comes, see, the bed and overhead. For this we will use the same alphabet. So how we write it? So we write it hover, A. We will write A. Okay, then second line spears, B. Then darkness, C. Then tears, pear, steer, so again B. Pillow, A, B, C, D. Pillow, D for pillow. Bed, E for bed. Patter, F for patter. Overhead matches with bed, so again E. This is the first stanza's rhyming scheme. What it is? Rhyming scheme of the first stanza. Now rhyming scheme of the second stanza. Shingle, A. We will start again. Shingles, A. Heart, so after that we will give a comma. Heart, B. Then fancies, C. Heart, start, same, B. Recollection, D. Then comes woof, E. Then comes patter, F. Then comes roof, woof and roof, same. You see first stanza and second stanza, the rhyming scheme is same. A, B, B, C, C. A, B, B, C, C, B, D, E, F, E. Isn't it? Right? It is same. Correct? So this one is same. Now I will write the rhyming scheme of the third stanza. Okay. Third stanza I have to erase a little. I am working on it. So this rhyming scheme is written like this. Are you getting it? Do you understand what I am doing? I am just reading the last word of every line and I am matching their sound. What I am matching? I am matching their sound, and if the sounds are matching, for those line I am representing them with the same alphabet. Okay. Now in the third stanza, mother, I'll write mother, A. Agon, B. Dreamers, C. Dawn, Agon, dawn, B. Me, D. Refrain, E. shingles, F, and rain, refrain, E. See that in all these three stanzas the rhyming scheme is same. That means the word ending, their sounds are same everywhere. So this is called the rhyming scheme of a certain poem. Every poem has rhyming scheme. Every poem has rhyming scheme. Some poem has rhyming scheme A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, E, like this. Some poem have rhyming scheme A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, like this. Some poem have rhyming scheme A, B, B, C, D, 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 like this. So we need to understand the rhyming scheme like this. Okay, dear students, understood? I have taught you one grammatical aspect of the poem, that is the rhyming scheme. You shall know how to find out the rhyming scheme. This is the best way of finding out this is the process of finding out the rhyming scheme. Okay, solve the exercise. Thank you.